Bears and Patriots game, which we expected to be pretty bad, and it was not what I expected it to be by any means. But the highlight of this game was the fact that the fact that the Patriots benched Mac Jones. Mac Jones, which we were teasing it in the preview. We're like, are we going to start Mac Jones or Bailey Zappe?
Yeah, or are we going to bench Mac Jones?
And then we hear inklings like, oh, are they going to play both? What are they going to do? And we still don't know what they're going to do next game. Oh. But after 3 drives and an atrocious interception by Mac Jones, Bailey Zappe comes out there. By the way, to chants from Foxborough. People are chanting, Zappe, Zappe, Zappe.
Chants and banners.
And banners.
And guess what? Zone, Zappe zone.
And let me just tell you this. The first 3 drives and the only 3 drives of Mac Jones, 3 of 6 for 13 yards and an interception. Bailey Zappe, first 2 drives are touchdowns. Now, granted, the rest of the game, nothing. Their offense was pretty bad in the second half. But ultimately, this game, the Patriots offense, from what I've seen, there's a lot more of a spark with Bailey Zappe than there is with Mac Jones. And like we were talking about with Kenny Pickett, Mac Jones, just because they drafted him with the 15th overall pick last year, does not mean they need to keep Mac Jones. And if Bailey Zappe is a better quarterback, the Houston Baptist University graduate, the Western Kentucky graduate, the holder of the most passing yards and touchdowns in a single season for an NCAA athlete, 62 touchdowns, 6,000 yards. Do it. What's the worst that can happen? You can trade Mac Jones. You don't think the Colts are a team that wouldn't go after him?
No, they would be jumping over their skis for Mac Jones. I mean, this game lived up to the hype. Justin Fields. I mean, apparently the Bears listened to Ryan Fitzpatrick when he went off about how they weren't using him right. Well, this game, Justin Fields was on a mission. I don't know if he knew that Barack Obama was going to come on the Manning cast and watch him, but he played like Obama was watching him because he played the best game of his career. The Bears got 33 points. Zappe threw a few picks at the end of the game, but their offense was struggling to get going. They really just didn't have it. And I don't see Mac Jones really making a difference. And I didn't see that much of a difference. All I saw was Bailey Zappe come in and get 2 touchdowns, and then Mac Jones. It was tough to watch, man. He was really sad. He was holding his helmet the whole time. At one point, he put his helmet on while he was watching the game. It was really tough, but if there's anyone who's cold-hearted enough, emotionless enough, do the best for the team enough, I'm going to go out there and make the decision. Yeah, that's Bill Belichick. I don't want to hear about it. I just think Bailey Zappe was the best player for our team. That's all I'll say about it. Mac Jones, we'll reevaluate it when we get there. I don't know if this was like they thought Mac Jones came back too early and he was still like dealing with his injury, so they were trying to save him. But this is a point of no return where you publicly shamed him. Sad Mac Jones is a thing now. Bill Burr was on the Manning cast and he's like, Jesus, can you stop showing sad Mac Jones on the sideline?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, okay, I never really loved the Mac Jones pick. I wanted them to get Justin Fields. You know, I think Justin Fields, for a number of reasons going into the draft, I thought he made more sense.
Especially after watching him last night.
Yeah, especially after last night. But that being said, there is a human element to it. And seeing Mac Jones on the sideline, like you just see it, like he's so sad. I mean, he was the 15th overall pick last year. He played well, played the best out of any rookie quarterback that last year.
Awful
made
weapons.
The playoffs. Got annihilated by the Bills, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But that being said, I mean, you know, they went out, they got some receivers in the offseason. You know, say what you will about them. Mac Jones, he hurts his ankle, and then this guy that when the Patriots were making the selection for Bailey Zappe, I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you drafting a quarterback when you just drafted Mac Jones? I hated the pick when that happened. Shows why I'm not an NFL GM, because I'm an idiot. But Bailey Zappe, in a few games, their offense looks way better with him. And Mac Jones got benched. And it was, I swear to God, there must have been a montage of him, like just, I swear, like every minute or so, they just showed Mac Jones on the sideline, just like, and you just see him with his helmet on, and he's just sitting down, looking down at the sidelines. Damn, it was hard to watch. It really was.
Yeah, it was hard to watch. And Bill Belichick's the kind of guy who is going to go with the guy he feels is better. And if that's Bailey Zappe, it's just you create a really uncomfortable situation in your locker room and you get blown out on national television by the Bears, who we thought were one of the worst teams in the NFL. The Patriots got it rolling versus the Browns and then beat them. And then you get beat at home 33-14 by the Bears. And their offense was moving up and down the field. And you had no answer for Justin Fields. I don't know if it's because the Bears were calling the game differently. The Patriots weren't ready for the scheme. Whatever it was, they didn't make adjustments. And now we have no idea how good the Patriots are anymore because you have the same record as the Bears now.
You know what? There's two storylines that came from this that I think are two things I want to mention. For one thing, all the headlines after this game, this is what blows my mind about the media. All of them, First Take, Get Up, Cowherd, everybody was talking about it.
Right.
Is there a QB controversy in New England? Yes.
Are you kidding?
Is that even a question? Their number one quarterback from last year, they bench for a fourth round pick. Fourth round pick plays better than Mac Jones. Yes, there's a quarterback controversy. You have two quarterbacks, probably pretty similar skill-wise, facing off against each other. You bench Mac Jones after 3 drives, after a terrible interception. Put in Bailey Zappe. He has a touchdown in the first 2 drives. Yes, there's a quarterback controversy. You know what a quarterback controversy is? When there's 2 quarterbacks fighting for the starting job. Bailey Zappe, Mac Jones, quarterback controversy. Oh, it's not that hard.
I don't know. When the fan base cheers for the backup quarterback when he comes in, you bench Mac Jones because Mac Jones is learning what it's like to be an athlete in New England. And if you play bad, it's not fun, especially if they know there's a guy who moves the ball a lot better than you did. Say what you will about Mac Jones. He didn't move the ball the same way Bailey Zappe did when Bailey Zappe played this year in his rookie year. Mac Jones, there's like, is there a quarterback controversy with him and Cam Newton? Not really, because Cam Newton's still struggling to learn the playbook, and Mac Jones already hasn't memorized. No controversy there. Bailey Zappe, 6,000 yards and 62 touchdowns in college.
In a season, by the way.
And then your offense looks a lot better. Your team looks like it has a spark. Jacoby Myers and Devontae Parker actually look like studs. The last visual we have is Mac Jones getting hurt against the Ravens after throwing 3 picks against them. So it's like maybe it was their schedule because you got the Lions and Browns who you both own. But maybe there's something where the players play with both guys in practice. They see something with Mac Jones, and now the fans see something with Bailey Zappe. And now anytime you play bad, it's going to be Zappe. And it seemed like the fans turned on Mac Jones really quick because they're like, wait a minute, this guy actually is not a star quarterback. I don't think Mac Jones will ever be a star. And then he's not someone you can pay either. So they're like, we might as well try this guy out because we can't give Mac Jones max money or we'll be fucked.
Yeah. You know what? And I think Patriots fans, since the departure of Tom Brady, they want everything to work. They think it's all going to just align just like it did the first time, right? They go out and sign Cam Newton, former MVP. Pretty tough season. 7-9. Horrible weapons. A lot of blame to go around. Then they go ahead and draft Mac Jones with the 15th pick. Again, I wanted them to move up and draft a quarterback, but Patriots are the Patriots. They did what they did. Mac Jones was available. They drafted Mac Jones. Like, okay, whatever. Didn't really take a swing.
Right.
Mac Jones has a good season with the Patriots, right? But what makes more sense? For the Patriots to draft a quarterback that falls to them in the first round, picks up this quarterback that we know has a low ceiling, or the Patriots, especially Bill Belichick, finding a quarterback that nobody was talking about in the draft. He gets taken late in the 3rd day of the draft, comes in and makes a splash. I don't know. I think maybe there's every Patriots fan is going to be saying the Brady arc. They're going to be like, oh my God, he's like Tom Brady because he was the third stringer and then they benched this guy had an injury. And then Patriots fans are just excited. They're just excited because third string quarterback replaces the first string quarterback, gets injured, plays better. Now they're like, yes, it's a Super Bowl or bust. It's like,
then
shut up and drink your Dunkins, dude.
Typical media fashion. They highlight the QB controversy without highlighting that the Bears beat the Patriots by 33 points and Justin Fields had probably the best game of his career, which is the sad thing that got lost in all of this game because we can talk about Bailey Zappe all we want. We can talk about Mac Jones all we want. But we've seen Justin Fields struggle. Been a little hard on him on this show. We know it's not his fault. We know it's the system. It's not really made for him. But at the same time, you need to see something from your quarterback. Well, we saw something versus the Patriots against a defense that had been playing well. Bill Belichick, who's normally great against first-year head coaches and young quarterbacks and has been getting better against running quarterbacks. We saw Justin Fields come out there and dominate on the road, primetime football on Monday night with Obama watching, with Vince Vaughn watching, with Bill Burr watching. All of that. And Justin Fields has the best game of his career, looking like one of the best running quarterbacks in the NFL, actually hitting guys when they're open. He didn't miss too many passes, and then he didn't turn the ball over either. So it's like Justin Fields, a lot of credit to him, a lot of credit for the Bears for actually adjusting, realizing that it's not working. And now you're sitting there with the same record as the Packers with the chance to be the second best team in your division.
This NFL season is nuts.
It's nuts. The Commanders and the Bears and the Packers are all tied at 3
and the Bucks.
4. And the Bucks. They're all 3 and 4.
What is this NFL season?
The Falcons.
This NFL season's cursed. And the Falcons.
Yeah.
This season's cursed.